Among Michael Parkinson's guests on Saturday will be the Bee Gees, Elaine Page, and the actor William Conrad. Parkinson on Saturday at 11:05. In the Christmas double issue of The Listener, there's an article by Richard North which goes behind the scenes with Parkinson. And also in the same edition, the controller of BBC2, Brian Wenham, presents a personal review of the year's television highlights. The Listener is on sale from tomorrow. In 3 minutes, Phil Silvers stars again as Sgt Bilko. First, the news headlines from Gaby Rado.
Poland's new military government has said it will allow democratic reforms to continue despite the imposition of martial law. The limited amount of news available suggests that troops are in full control of Warsaw, but Solidarity is still resisting the takeover in other cities. Foreign visitors coming out of Poland have quoted rumours that workers are ready to blow up shipyards in the Baltic Sea. Tonight, the French Prime Minister said that he had information that 45,000 people have been interned in Poland since Sunday, and that 9 people have been killed. It's been confirmed that 6 Soviet military aircraft have flown to Warsaw, apparently carrying food supplies. The Polish government has appealed to its Eastern Bloc allies to send emergency food and medical supplies, and it stopped exports of food from Poland. Mr. Michael Foot won 2 victories today against the Labour Party's far left. The National Executive Committee narrowly voted not to endorse Mr. Peter Tatchell as the parliamentary candidate for Bermondsey. It also decided that an investigation into the militant tendency should go ahead. After the NEC meeting, Mr. Tony Benn claimed he was the Labour Party's deputy leader because, as he put it, Mr. Dennis Healey's majority had defected to the Social Democrats. The Environment Secretary, Mr. Heseltine, has officially admitted defeat on his proposals for local referendums about big rate increases. Instead, he has introduced a bill to stop councils raising supplementary rates and has published his green discussion paper on alternatives to the present rating system. The Home Secretary, Mr. Whitelaw, has again turned down demands to introduce cheaper television licenses for pensioners. In a Commons debate, he said it wouldn't be right or responsible to bring in concessions. Any other way of financing the BBC, he said, could undermine its independence. And finally, Chelsea soccer fans are effectively being banned from all away matches from January the 1st to the end of the season. An FA disciplinary commission ruled that the away games will be all ticket only, and Chelsea will have to pay the league clubs affected £1,000 compensation. The measures are the result of crowd violence at last month's Derby County-Chelsea match. And that's it from the newsroom tonight. Good night.
This is BBC1's lineup for Thursday evening, with our weekly look at some promising future technology in Tomorrow's World at 6:55. Top of the Pops, introduced by Simon Bates, is at 7:20, followed at 7:55 by another exchange of blanks between Terry Wogan and his star guests Janet Brown, Billy Dainty, Paul Daniels, Cyril Fletcher, Rula Lenska and Tessa Wyatt in Blankety Blank. There's another round of comedy from Robert Lindsay as the up-and-coming boxer Pete Dodds, seconds out at 8:30. Then, after the 9 o'clock news, at 9:25, part 9 of our drama serial with the women imprisoned by the Japanese, Tenko. In Question Time at 10:20, the guests are the Right Honourable Edward Ducan, MP, Lady Antonia Fraser, Bernard Levin and Lord Lever. Finally, at 11:20, international show jumping from Olympia. Tomorrow on BBC1. And now here's Phil Silvers as the US Army's chief conman, Sgt Bilko.